recording and start going through what I want to do. So let's go over here to course 1. All right, if you turn to page 456 and 457 in your math book, it's pretty straightforward stuff. If you look at example 1, it says, actually we're going to do example 2 first. It says if 3 sacks of concrete will make 12 square feet, that's what we're doing right here. We've got our 3 sacks of concrete and our 12 square feet of work. And then it says, how many sacks of concrete are needed to make 40 square feet of sidewalk? And so you have your proportions set up. And so now you know that 3 over 12 is going to equal something over 40. And what we've learned already is that when we have a proportion, 2 equal ratios, I can do it in 2 different ways. One is to see what I'm multiplying 12 times to get 40, but the other way is to do cross multipliers. I know that 3 times 40 is going to equal 12 times something, all right? And so we know that 3 times 40 is 120, and if I divide it by 12, it tells me now that this is going to be equal to 10, all right? And so your answer is, I'm going to need 10 sacks. And let's look at the other example. This was example 1 in the book. It says the ratio of salamanders to frogs was 5 to 7. So notice I've got them labeled here. Salamanders to frogs, 5 to 7. All right? And then it says, if there were 20 salamanders, how many frogs were there? Well, I know 20 over in the salamander column. So how many frogs are there? And so I do the same thing. 5 over 7 is going to be equal to 20 over something. Now this one, you can actually do by having a common multiplier. 5 times what is going to give me 20? 5 times 4 gives me 20. So if I do the same thing to the 7 times 4, I'm going to end up with what? 28. All right. So this is 28. And I can do it the other way too. I mean, what's 7 times 20? 140. And if I do 140 divided by the 5, it's going to go in twice. I get 10. Subtract 40. I get 28 as well. So that's the way that works. It actually is pretty handy. And so, course 2 students, you are actually going to go to the Google Classroom, and you're going to, sorry, course 1 students, and you're going to go to course 1. And if you look at the assignment, I'm going to ask you to do practice set. Oops, I did algebra 1, sorry. I wanted course 1. Oh, I posted that there. I'm going to have to fix that. I'll go back and fix that. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. So go back and I'll do that right now. All right. You'll see on your assignment, it'd be something similar. You'll have your practice set and then your written practice all set up. You can do it on this, or you can do it on a piece of paper and give me a photo of it. All right. Okay. Oh, Micah and Lenny, you showed up. How much of that did you catch, Micah? Not saying. Anyway, that's it. I will post this and you can look at it again if you need to. All right.